Now, Tahawwur Rana's interrogation is also expected to shed a lot of light on terror's deeper cells that are still prevailing in our country. Interrogations are also expected to bring out the bogey of Hindu terror that has been systematically plotted and spreads across 10 Pakistani terrorists. They were the ones who attacked Mumbai during the 26/11 attack that took place in 2008. Investigations at the moment also revealed how it was David Headley who brought Kalava or even sacred thread from Siddhivinayak temple. It was further revealed how Pakistan tried to pass 26/11 attack as a Hindu terror attack. Headley also revealed Hindu terror camouflage took place when he was being interrogated. Investigations also at the moment point towards the fact that Ajmal Kasab and other attackers were given Hindu names, and all this was being done so that there could be a camouflage that this was indeed a Hindu terror attack. Former NIA IG Loknath Behra also revealed that what the exact plan was. The probe officer in 26/11 case also revealed how Rana recce'd Pushkar Mela and even attacked a plan there. Behra also received that Rana recruited people from Kochi and he actually wanted to go ahead and recce the naval bases.
How crucial is Tahawwur Rana being brought to India for interrogation in your appreciation, sir? What are we likely to find out?
See, actually, he is a very, very key player because if you remember, in 2011, we actually in the National Investigation Special Court, we charge sheeted him in Delhi for the larger conspiracy behind Mumbai attack.
Yes.
See, his coming will be actually filling some of the missing links and the blanks in this particular case. I personally feel that maybe some other names may crop up.
Very interesting. Names of people like names in India or names in Pakistan?
Both. I mean, because if you see, Rana used to travel quite a bit. He even came to Cochin.
Yes.
So, you don't know actually, by that time, we had never gotten access to Rana to interrogate, unlike Headley. So, many of the things will be brought out by our very competent agencies like NIA and others, and even Mumbai police. So, I will not be surprised that some new names also come up.
You had investigated this case very extensively, including Tahawwur Rana's visit to Cochin. What was his interest in Cochin? What did he want to bomb there?
I see, Cochin is a very strategic place. We are little worried about, actually, see, it has Southern Naval Command, the shipyard, all strategic installations are here. So we were worried, and he actually did interview in a hotel which is very near to the waterfront. So that time, but we never knew, because we never knew actually, we did not get chance to speak to him. Now there is a chance that he probably this part Headley also did not say us. So whether he had recce'd any place in Cochin. So that can be actually extracted from him.
Sir, I was reporting in Chicago and we knew of places like NDC, National Defense College in Delhi. We knew about Siddhivinayak Temple in Mumbai. The Cochin, naval base, some information had filtered out. What else? What were the other locations that they were wrecking for further attacks? Because I believe Hafiz Saeed had told them that you have to repeatedly attack India. And even after 26/11, their wrecking continued, sir, till the time he was arrested in America at the O'Hare airport, if I remember correctly.
If I correctly remember, they were talking about Kumbh Mela. Something like that. Yeah, so that time I remember that particular thing. He was taking that these people who are actually coming to Haridwar and all. And also they went to Pushkar. Pushkar is one of the targets. Other things I'm not able to remember.
How crucial is Tahawwur Rana being brought to India for interrogation in your appreciation, sir? What are we likely to find out?
See, actually, he is a very, very key player because if you remember, in 2011, we actually in the National Investigation Special Court, we charge sheeted him in Delhi for the larger conspiracy behind Mumbai attack.
Yes.
See, his coming will be actually filling some of the missing links and the blanks in this particular case. I personally feel that maybe some other names may crop up.
Very interesting. Names like names of people like names in India or names in Pakistan?
Both. I mean, because if you see, Rana used to travel quite a bit. He even came to Cochin.
Yes.
So you don't know, actually, by that time, we had never gotten access to Rana to interrogate, unlike Headley. So many of the things will be brought out by our very competent agencies like NIA and others, and even Mumbai police. So I will not be surprised that some new names also come up.
His local contacts in India, the fact that he visited Cochin, as you very rightly pointed out, Headley visited even National Defense College in Delhi. They wanted to target multiple locations. Is it true in your interrogations, did it come out that these people, they told Pakistan's ISI and Hafiz Saeed that instead of killing one brigade commander at the LOC, we will kill many brigadiers at NDC when we bomb their bus? Is that true, sir?
No. See, this actually, what words he used may not be correct, but the NDC was one of their targets. If you read actually Headley's interrogation report, which is in public domain,
yes, sir,
it's all there. It says about that actually they recce this particular place. You know, the best thing is that, I will put it just like Tom and Jerry kind of situation. And this Tahawwur Rana and Headley, they will be actually sometimes friends, sometimes as if they are unknown to each other. These are all actually dramas. But they actually planned. And the plan was really, really very interesting if you actually reveal these things. Some of the plans we unraveled, but some of the plans, I think that this man is key to actually reveal those things, which will be a great boost for the Indian agencies.
You had investigated this case very extensively, including Tahawwur Rana's visit to Cochin. What was his interest in Cochin? What did he want to bomb there?
I see, Cochin is a very strategic place. We are little worried about, actually, see, it has Southern Naval Command, the shipyard, all strategic installations are here. So we were worried, and he actually did interview in a hotel which is very near to the waterfront. So that time, but we never knew, because we never knew actually, we did not get chance to speak to him. Now there is a chance that he, probably this part, Headley also did not say us. So whether he had recce'd any place in Cochin. So that can be actually extracted from him.
Sir, I was reporting in Chicago and we knew of places like NDC, National Defense College in Delhi. We knew about Siddhivinayak Temple in Mumbai. The Cochin, naval base, some information had filtered out. What else? What were the other locations that they were wrecking for further attacks? Because I believe Hafiz Saeed had told them that you have to repeatedly attack India. And even after 26/11, their wrecking continued, sir, till the time he was arrested in America at the O'Hare airport, if I remember correctly.
If I correctly remember, they were talking about Kumbh Mela. Something like that. Yeah, so that time I remember that particular thing. He was taking that these people who are actually coming to Haridwar and all. And also they went to Pushkar. Pushkar is one of the targets. Other things I'm not able to remember.
Now, Tahawwur Rana's extradition is a big win against Pakistan. He was a captain in the Indian Army. Rana was in fact a key player. He was the one who planned everything and coordinated everything for the 26/11 Mumbai terror attacks. It was Rana who helped David Headley, and he was the man who surveyed all the terror targets in Mumbai. He was also the one who was helping David in get an entry into India, and he even opened a front for the lashkar-e-taiba in India. My colleagues Devesh Singh and Nalini Sharma decode the importance of Tahawwur Rana.
The 26/11 terror attacks were planned and executed. Captain Tahawwur Rana is one of the key co-conspirators of the 26/11 attack. The man who provided logistic, financial and other support to David Coleman Headley. Headley conducted extensive surveillance of targets in Mumbai. acting as a link between LET and Pakistan's spy agency ISI. David Headley took Rana's help to travel to India. It was Tahawwur Rana who obtained the visa for David Headley by giving wrong information at the Indian consulate in Chicago. David Headley, in conspiracy with Tahawwur Rana, started an immigration firm in Mumbai. The company First World International was used as a cover for carrying out LET and Huji operations.
This is the same locality where in 2006, Tahawwur Rana set up a branch office of his immigration and visa agency. Between 2006 and 2008, using this agency office of Tahawwur Rana, David Coleman Headley made 4 to 5 trips to Mumbai and scouted for various locations. These locations were pinpointed by him using a GPS unit and then shared with the terrorists who carried out the attacks on 26 November 2008.
In June 2006, Headley travelled to Chicago, where he met with Rana and discussed the entire terror plot. Since Rana was a former Pakistan Army captain, Headley assured him of all help through Pakistan ISI handler Major Iqbal.
I am at the office of Tahawwur Rana, the First World Immigration Office at Devon Avenue. This is where Tahawwur Rana used to sit. David Coleman Headley used this First World Immigration, the name of this office, to spread terror, not just in India, but also in Denmark. Devon Avenue is called Chicago's Chandni Chowk. But here at Chicago's Chandni Chowk, now there is genuine fear that undercover agents would be seen in larger numbers.
Upon landing in India, a contact of Tahawwur Rana arranged conveyance, lodging and other logistics for David Headley. In June 2007, with the assistance of Tahawwur Rana, David Headley applied for an extension of his visa to India. Rana communicated extensively with Headley during his India visits. Tahawwur Rana himself visited India between 13th and 21st November 2008, less than a week before 26/11 terror attacks. Apart from Mumbai, he travelled to Delhi, Agra, Ahmedabad, Cochin and Hapur. With his extradition, Pakistan's role has been nailed. Will it lead to action against mastermind Hafiz Saeed next? With Divyesh Singh and Nalini Sharma in Delhi, Bureau Report, India Today.
News that's coming in at the moment. The stage is set for Rana's trial in Delhi's NIA court. The stage is set. The case files and the trial court records have been received by the court staff of District Judge Vimal Kumar Yadav. Now, Judge Yadav had in fact in January ordered that all the trial court records should be sent from Mumbai to the national capital, and those files have now reached the court. After landing, NIA is all set to arrest Tahawwur Rana. After landing, NIA will arrest Tahawwur Rana, and then we will see how swiftly everything will move. The interrogation will take place, and in the NIA court we will see the lengthy procedure taking place, but at the bottom is justice for all those who lost their lives in the terror attack that took place on 26/11. It's the stage which now is being set for Rana's trial in Delhi's Justice Court. My colleague Nalini is now joining me on the story. Nalini, the bottom line for everyone is justice for the victims of 26/11. Innocents who lost their lives because of terrorism. What are you gathering from your sources? How swiftly will we see the wheels of justice turning now?
Well, we're given to understand that in January, Judge Yadav from the Special NIA Court here at Patiala House had specifically asked the Mumbai trial court to send over the case files and the trial court records regarding the 26/11 attacks, and they were essentially in Mumbai because there were proceedings that were going on in Mumbai as well. What we're given to understand now is that Judge Yadav's court staff, ahead of Tahawwur Rana's extradition, has received all of the case files and the trial court records pertaining to the 26/11 attacks, which essentially means that the stage definitely is set for Tahawwur Rana to be tried in Delhi. The primary reason for which is that the NIA has been going to be investigating this entire case related to Tahawwur Rana's involvement. They have been investigating it. The larger criminal conspiracy that was hatched between David Headley and Tahawwur Rana has been investigated by the NIA while they continue to do so, which are headquartered in Delhi. So the trial is going to be happening in Delhi. Tahawwur Rana is likely to be lodged in Delhi as well. Whether or not he will be taken to Mumbai during the course of the investigation is something we still don't have any clarity on, and we'll have to wait and see during the coming days. The first hurdle for the NIA, however, is going to be to try and get as much maximum custody as possible of Tahawwur Rana, to ensure that they are given an opportune time to examine him, to interrogate him, to ask all the questions regarding his involvement, not only in the 26/11 attacks, but also the future attacks that were being planned by the lashkar-e-taiba, Tahawwur Rana and David Headley in India. So whether or not any details regarding that can be brought out is something that we need to wait and watch out for. Of course, India is bound by certain conditions during which Tahawwur Rana's entire stay in India and his extradition is going to be followed according to that due process, ensuring that he gets a fair trial and also ensuring that he's tried only for the offences for which he has been extradited. But along with that, Indian agencies have also confirmed that they are working on a watertight case to ensure that they can get justice for the 26/11 victims as soon as possible.
Right, thank you, Nalini. And as my colleague also pointed out, at the moment, watertight case is what the entire country is looking at. My colleague Amit is also joining me. Amit is joining me from the airport. Amit, all the eyes are now at that airport. That's the place from where we will see the convoy moving, and we will see Tahawwur Rana being taken from the airport. We are also, from what we understand from our sources, Amit, we understand that the NIA will arrest him as soon as he lands.
That is right. The process is pretty clear. Tahawwur Rana has landed on the Indian soil, and it was very clear from the very beginning that the moment he lands, the paperwork will begin and the National Investigative Agency will put him under arrest. And what we are given to understand through our sources is that the paperwork for this entire process is being carried out. Because remember, there are a lot of protocols that needs to be followed up. He is not a random criminal or terror accused who has been arrested in India, rather somebody who has been extradited from America, and there are protocols that needs to be followed up, the handing over, all that needs to be done. But it is certain that he is being put under arrest by the NIA. The sources have confirmed us that the paperwork of this process is being carried out by the investigative agency, and after this particular aspect is over, let's assume this is phase one. After he lands in India, once he is put under arrest, the most delicate process is the seamless, smooth and secure transportation of Tahawwur Hussain Rana to the NIA facility, either the headquarters in the national capital or some other secure place, whichever has been identified by the NIA. But what we are given to understand, in most likelihood, he'll be taken to the NIA headquarters in the national capital. There, the further paperwork needs to be carried out. Medical examination will be also done as per the, laid down rules of the Indian law legal system, and after that he could be produced in front of the court. But we are given to understand that he will be produced virtually, again because you don't want to put him out there exposed in the public domain, because this if you look at the kind of transportation arrangements that has been made, the Nyayik Suraksha Vahini, special wing of the Delhi police, has been given the responsibility of transporting Tahawwur Hussain Rana, and they're expert in their job. Armored vehicle, bulletproof vehicle, SWAT commandos, CAPF. So it's a secure area through which he will be taken to the NIA facility. But certainly that will be the opening of a much larger probe to be carried by the agencies. Back to you.
Thank you, Amit, giving us those details. My colleague is standing right at the Delhi airport. That's the place from where we will see the movement of Tahawwur Rana taking place. Once he lands, then we will see whether he's moved to a secure location. The NIA team will be with him. The next location will be decided, and then we will see the wheels of justice taking place. But the big question, and this is something which everyone knows, what about the other people? Now, getting Rana is just the tip of the iceberg. What about the real masterminds? All those people who are still living under Pakistan's protection. Hafiz Saeed, Zaki-ur-Rahman, the Pakistani army officers, the ones who actually helped in the planning and the execution of the 26/11 attacks. My colleague Ankit Kumar reports.
2611 plotter Tahawwur Rana has been extradited to India, but the main masterminds are still at large. David Coleman Headley, aka Daud Gilani, who surveyed 2611 targets, conducted a GPS intelligence and boat recce before the terror attack. He was arrested by FBI in 2009 and turned star witness for US prosecution. Headley is currently under US Witness Protection Program and is likely given a new identity by US officials. His official public records have been wiped out and his current whereabouts are unknown. Hafiz Saeed, founder of terror outfit lashkar-e-taiba, that planned and executed the 2611 Mumbai terror attacks. Saeed was sentenced by Pakistani court, but lives at Johar town, Lahore, under heavy security. He survived an explosion in 2021 near his home. Zakiur Rahman Lakhvi, operational commander of LET during 2611. Lakhvi trained and coordinated with the attackers as well as Headley. He recently was seen in a fitness video at Islamabad and has changed his name to Abu Wasi. 4 serving officers of Pakistan's ISI and 3 ex-officers of the Pakistani army were also part of the 2611 plot. Among them were Sajid Mir, Major Iqbal and Major Samir Ali, who were handlers of David Headley, Tahawwur Rana and 2611 attackers. They remain free in Pakistan. Tahawwur Rana is just the tip of the iceberg. Will India get its hand on the big fish? With Ankit Kumar in Delhi, Bureau Report, India Today.